Hello, welcome to simplyscuba.com. In this session we're going to look at the new Suunto D4i, a great new watch-sized dive computer, so let's take a closer look. So a brief overview of the D4i. Obviously it replaces Suunto's previous D4. The main improvements on the unit is a completely renewed internal, so new electronics inside, much bigger memory to store your dive profiles. Also got improved accuracy as well, so the depth is obviously a lot more accurate. The actual cosmetics are very similar. Slightly new strap, available in a range of colours again as the previous D4. If we have a look at some of the features on the dive computer, obviously its standard mode is time. You can access the configuration options by holding down the down button. And then you get a sub-menu with all the different options you can actually make. You can go through the options by pressing the up and down arrows. So cycle through all of these. So we've got alarm, time settings, dual time, date, unit, so metric or imperial, backlight, obviously you can adjust the time the backlight's on. Contrast is new to these models. You can adjust the contrast on the screen, so if you can make the pixels darker if you need to, or of course lighter. Tones, you can turn also the beeps on and off. And the version information for the firmware on the unit itself. And then just to go into any of these modes, just highlight the one you want and press select, and then you go into the configuration screen for that mode. And you cycle through adjusting the particular setting, pressing select to go from each point. So move around. And when you come to the end of that particular setting, it will go back to the main screen. And then to come out of the main screen, you just press the mode button and it takes you back to the previous mode. So let's have a look at some of the different modes. So if we press the mode button, if you repeatedly press it, you'll cycle through all the modes. So we've got dive, plan, and memory modes. And then each mode has a sub-menu, which you can change by pressing the up and down arrows. So we've got standard air, free mode, and nitrox modes. So if we go into air mode, now in the mode, as you switch in, it will automatically do its checks, check the pixels, and obviously the battery status as well. Now you can immediately notice that we've got CD in this corner down here. This is because they've actually integrated a wireless transmitter into all of their D series now, so you can get an optional transmitter and have a wireless pressure gauge on your computer. These gauges and displays can be adjusted as well. Just by pressing the buttons, you can change what is actually displayed on the screen. So you've got pressure, current time. Over here we also got temperature as well. So if we move on to the next mode. Next mode is the plan mode. The splash screen there will show you your desaturation time based on your previous dives. And in here you can see your no decompression limit for each depth based on your previous dives. Obviously this unit hasn't got any dives on here, so it is showing a no decompression limits on there. And then you can increase your depth, and it will start to show you your maximum time allowed at that depth based on your dive mode. So if you're nitrox, you can adjust your oxygen percentage, it will make that calculation as well. So it just shows you your no decompression limits. Obviously it's a full decompression computer, so it will show you your stops required if you run out of no decompression time. Moving on to the next mode. Got memory, and there's two options in here. The history shows an overview of the profile of your computer, so based on previous dives, it will show you your maximum time in the water, overall maximum depths, and information like that, quite useful information. And if we go into the logbook, as I said, this unit has no dives on previously, so it hasn't any profiles stored, but in here you can cycle through all your previous dives and you can select each one and actually run through the profile itself. It has a nice graph on the screen, So it's nice to see, you can see temperatures and depths based on your sampling rate, which is normally about 20 seconds every time. And then just pressing the mode again, take you back to the time screen.